All right, well, here's the next review. And before we get into this next race win review, it's not even a race win. It's how the car came out. Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even do anything, dude. Literally, it just came out like that. My God, dude. I'm not even going to talk about the box. I'm not even going to talk about it. Let's just get into this diecast review. Here is Tim Richmond's number 25 Folgers Spring Pocono win. I say win, quote unquote, because I don't see no race actually. Actually, yeah, there is a little bit of race wind damage there. All right, so there actually is more race wind damage here than on that freaking Dale Earnhardt one, but yes, though. Here is Tim Richmond's 1986 Pocono spring win. And of course, this is to commemorate. Of course, as we all know, that this is, this year is being the 40th anniversary of Hendrick Motorsports. They went ahead and decided to do a release of Tim Richmond's 1996 win. This was Tim Richmond's first win with Hendrick Motorsports. And of course, he was pretty much their first really successful driver. And then, of course, Jeff Gordon came along. And, of course, the rest, as they say, is history. So, yeah, of course, Tim Richmond, the Folgers, of course, car right here. The number 25. Certainly a few couple combinations you don't see nowadays. You certainly don't see the number 25 car for Hendrick Motorsports nowadays, as that car pretty much has been put away in the vault, away forever, it seems like. So yeah. Now, unlike the Dale Earnhardt one, this is a Monte Carlo release, of course, as you can see right here. And already, I feel like this diecast is already better than the Dale Earnhardt one. I'm sorry, but I don't know what it is, but I just feel like that this one is just so... It just feels a lot better. Feels a lot more better to handle. Now, of course, it has these really kind of weird tires, and of course, it's a red car, I can see where Rick Hendrick and Hendrick Motorsports got the idea for the red Ruby cars they ran this year. But overall, though, gotta say, what a really nice looking car. Of course, Tim Richmond, one of those more polarizing drivers in NASCAR. And, of course, his life was cut short and all that sort of stuff. Now, if you don't know anything about Tim Richmond, pretty much, he, of course, rose onto the NASCAR scene in the late 80s. But, of course, due to him contracting AIDS, his racing career was practically cut short. And then there was also a scandal about him using drugs and all that sort of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's, like, the only thing that you know about Tim Richmond. But I really do recommend that you go read a little bit more about Tim Richmond. Honestly, it's one of those what-if NASCAR stories out there. A couple things to mention about this Folgers car. Alex Bowman did a throwback to this not that long ago, back in 2019, I want to say. 2019, around that area. And I remember not many people really liking that car. I don't know, I liked it. But a fun fact also about this car is that this has received 3 different releases in the 124 scale. There was a Rick Hendrick one. Yes, fun fact, Rick Hendrick did make starts in the NASCAR Cup Series. I know maybe some people don't really know that. And there's also a Ken Schrader one, which he took over the 25 after Richmond. So, yeah. But in the 164 scale, we only got Tim Richmond. Which, hey, that's all right. It's better to just kind of get one than the other. So, yeah. Anyways, let's kind of go ahead and let's have a look at the sponsors here. And unlike the Dale Earnhardt one, this actually has some windshield detail. Look at that. Now, of course, as you can see, this piece is to cover the driver's eyes when they're racing down, of course, the Long Pond straightaway. and all that sort of stuff. Here is, of course, trying to see what it says right here. TG Skip Hard's Folgers coffee machine. Of course, you got the Chevy logo right there, and it actually does say Chevrolet right there. Got number 25. Nothing really much else to mention right here with the front end. And then, of course, on this side, you got Goodyear. And then, of course, you got all these contingency sponsors. I'm not going to name them all. But, yeah, I mean, look at that, though. All those contingency sponsors looking pretty damn cool. Anyways, we got number 25. There's the jack post stand. Because it says Tim Richmond right there. Hendrick Motorsports, their old school logo. Of course, it says Folgers down there. Exxon Motor Oil. Of course, the gas cap. See Reese's right down there. That looks really odd. Oh, that NASCAR race car logo looks crooked. It looks really off. Is that on the other side? No, it's not. Wow. Lionel being Lionel. So that's not really great. Interestingly enough, there's no window right here. So that's really kind of weird. Anyways, this is the other side of the car itself right there. And then here's this back window right here, which does have some windshield detail. Look at that. Look at the way that back window looks. Wow, that looks pretty cool. I don't know. That looks kind of neat. Anyways, here's the rear spoiler. See, there's like a little Folgers logo right there. Just says Folgers back there. Number 25. Number 25. And here's an underneath look of the car if you want to see that. It says, this is a Monte Carlo mold. And it says it like right there. Monte Carlo, 86 through 89. So there you go. Now, unlike the Dale Earnhardt, let's just call that the Coke 600 anniversary car. This one does have some race wind damage, but it really is pretty subtle. So on the front end, you can see a little bit of some rubber buildup or some dirt and grime right there. It's a little bit. And of course, you can see a little bit of it up there. I imagine they had to go off of reference photos, but yeah, you can also see some more on the front. And then on the side, it's not that present. Actually, you can see a little bit of it is a little bit dirty. I will give it that. So yeah, the 25 is a little bit dirty in the bottom. Going out to the side here, not too much, but then on the back, yeah, you can see it's just dirty right there. Right where the Folgers is, right where the G is. Then on the other side, a little bit more on the 25. Yeah, actually you can see more on the 25. So the race wind damage is there, but it's pretty subtle. Unlike the Dale Earnhardt one, which I could barely see anything at all. And I know maybe some people are going to be telling me in the comments, you missed it. Well, sorry, I didn't. So yeah, though, guys, but that's gonna do it for this review. Really, the reason why I got these two cars was just because I feel like that I really have neglected getting these old NASCAR Classics diecast, and I especially really wanted to get the Dale Earnhardt one, and then also get this one as well. Since I mean, hey, not too often you get a Tim Richmond diecast, and especially a 25 car. So yeah. But anyways, though, that's pretty much all I got to say for this review. I know maybe some people are not going to really agree with what I say about the Dale Earnhardt one. Yeah, I don't think people are really going to be agreeing with me with that car. But that's just my opinion. And really, though, with that being said, hope all of you enjoyed this review. And with that being said, I will see all of you in the next video.